Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations. Previously, Miles proved his innocence and was able to get around and start investigating, while Tenero keeps a close eye on him. We met one Zinc LeBlanc, an art trader or seller, and he seemed quite angry that Edgeworth had free reign of the ship now. Ship? Airship. Yeah, that's what I meant. Airship. Yeah. Look, okay, this airplane is just so weird. It's hard to think of it as an airplane, okay? Anyway. So we started investigating this crime scene, and I recall that I got a bit stuck, and I said that I would think things over. That was a lie. I have not thought things over. No, instead I was busy playing Final Fantasy XIV. Huge new patch. Fun times. Anyway, so I recall that maybe I could do something with logic. In the elevator with Hicks, if only I could prove that the killer rode the elevator with Hicks. Another thing, the victim's glasses are broken. Were they broken during his murder? It's such a flimsy connection, but it might be what I need to do. Maybe. I can't see a clear connection between these two pieces of information. Well. Worth a shot. Okay, so maybe something about the crime scene contradicts a bit of evidence. Well, we already contradicted the empty lanyard and his missing cell phone. So that's one thing, but is there anything else? Well, we used this photo to prove that there was something missing from his lanyard. I mean, this is physically located in the crime scene, so why would it contradict anything? We could point out, hey, why was he going down here at 6 when there's nothing? That would be really weird. Maybe we could say, hey, we found this while it was clasped closed. Why did all the money spill out? Maybe the money on the floor isn't his? Maybe? The passport's all that's in here. There's no money whatsoever inside this travel wallet. Yeah, I don't know. So, we definitely looked at everything, didn't we? This random spilled bottle? No. Look at the door again. The stairs? No. The piano. Yeah, we definitely looked at everything, didn't we? No, we did not. Oh my god. Okay. Footsteps leading away into the shop area. There's some spilled grape juice in front of the elevator. I assume it was spilled during the turbulence. Oh, we must clean that up or someone might get hurt. Aha! What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I found some very important evidence. What is the important piece of evidence in this scene? The footprints.
Take that!
What is it? They're a little smudged, but I think we can both agree they are a set of footprints. So you think... Yes, these belong to our killer. Oh, then maybe we should check the shoe... That is genius, and I was just about to say that. We should check the shoe sizes of everyone in first class. I don't think that will be of any help to us. Unfortunately, the prints are too smudged, which will make it hard to get a definitive match.
Oh, I see.
So, if someone walked out through here, they would come out of the elevator. Someone did go in the elevator with him. Okay. But how can I connect that? Oh, good. It went into logic. Good. I have it. I'm sorry, but I don't understand, Mr. Edgeworth. I can prove that someone other than myself was here around the time of the murder.
What? Really?
Yes. It's rather simple, actually. The proof is in the pudding, or rather, the grape juice in this case. These footsteps here confess to me this very fact. That someone exited the elevator, alive. Seeing as how the victim is dead, that would mean a second person.
But couldn't the footprints be from Mr. Hicks himself?
But if you take a look at our victim's shoes, you can see the soles are spotless.
Which means
Mr. Hicks wasn't alone in the elevator. In fact, it's quite the opposite. There was actually one other person inside the elevator. Ooh. Investigation complete. Good. Yeah, I shouldn't be afraid of making little guesses like that every now and then. I do get my health back once I complete it, so... Huh? What's going on over there? It's LeBlanc again. He's speaking to another Borginian? Or at least someone fluent in Borginese?
Unforgivable! This is unforgivable! Do you understand what I am saying? The movie is late!
Wow, is that another flight attendant?
It is the same level of bad as if the plane arrived late. But the movie... What? I will not talk to you anymore. You are just wasting my time.
What is the matter, Mr. LeBlanc?
If there is no emergency, please return to your seat, sir. Do not tell me what to do. I need not to sit down. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, did you prove you are innocent yet?
If you would like, I will prove my innocence to you right now.
What? Nonsense! Are you saying my eyewitness testimony is mistaken?
Not mistaken, merely that there is room for doubt. I'd be most honored if you could please tell me what you saw in detail once more.
Fine, suit yourself.
Okay then. But who was that other flight attendant? Okay, if there's another person here, then... Well, okay. Until we see that other lady's, big official sprite art like this, then we can't really count her as being the murderer, can we?
I am certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter that elevator. It was when the needles on the pocket watch pointed to my 6 and the 12.
6 sharp?
The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes?
Wait, no, that would be... either 12:30 or 6... Yeah, it would be 6 sharp.
The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes? Then you, the only person in the lounge at that time, must be the criminal.
Mr. LeBlanc's conclusions seem to make logical sense. After all, the only person in the lounge at the supposed time of the murder was me.
So, my eyewitness testimony, if you think you can destroy it, then come, let me see. Hurry, do I look like a man who is having the time to wait for you?
Sir, you're on an airplane. Waiting is literally the only thing you can do, sir.
Why is he so irritated? I'm the one accused of murder here. Anyway, I must find a way to discredit Mr. LeBlanc's account somehow, and fast.
Rebuttal.
I am certain I saw Mr. Hicks enter that elevator.
Mr. LeBlanc, were you able to get a good look at the inside of the elevator at that time?
Of course, I saw what was inside.
And you are sure that the victim was in the elevator alone?
Yes, the only person inside was that Mr. Hicks man.
This last outburst is a bit too important to let go. Well, that was easy. What the hell? Is there even any point to pressing the rest? Well, okay. In all else, I'm probably only going to play this game like once my entire life, so I should get all I can out of it.
The only person inside was that Mr. Hicks man.
Was he really alone?
Of course. I will bet even 1 cent.
A cheap ante. For a cheap testimony. But if that's how you want to play it, I'll happily take your 1 cent.
It was when the needles on the pocket watch pointed to the 6 and the 12.
I assume the pocket watch in this case is the one you keep checking. Is that correct?
Oh, you noticed. It is a very expensive antique, I have you know. The feeling is wonderful when I fully wind it up by hand.
It does look very well designed and quite classy.
I will have to charge you if you want to touch it.
That's quite all right. Let's continue with your testimony.
Humph, what a cheap man you are. Now return the time you wasted back to me. And if we must, I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator at 6 o'clock. The body was discovered 15 minutes after that in the lounge, yes?
It's true that I found the victim's body at 6:15.
And that's when I found the 2 of them as well. You see, it all matches my testimony. Then you, the only person in the lounge at that time, must be the criminal.
That is the most mistaken way of thinking I've ever heard of.
No, no, no. Your silly opinion is what is mistaken.
Please calm down, the both of you. In a sense, you are both mistaken.
Well, if that isn't the pot calling the kettle black, then I don't know what is. Humph. I spy a little hole in his words. As you wish, Mr. LeBlanc, I will now show you proof of my innocence. The only person inside was that Mr. Hicks man. But unfortunately for you... Oh. Looks like footprints and something being dragged? Oh. I missed that little detail, but okay. Mr. LeBlanc.
What is it?
There is a very glaring contradiction in your testimony.
What do you mean?
Please take a look at the area in front of the elevator. There, at the spilled grape juice.
Yes, and? Will you admit you also spilled it with the blood?
No, it spilled itself during the turbulence. But the interesting thing here is the set of grape juice footprints.
Footprints?
Yes, the ones that lead from within the elevator out into the lounge itself. It's evidence that proves that someone other than Mr. Hicks exited the elevator, alive.
Oomph!
There must have been another person in the elevator with Mr. Hicks. Now then, I'm done playing games. Why don't you tell us the truth?
can you please translate for us?
Oh, well, okay. Well, hi. Whoa. Lady. There's a dress code. God, this is... Man. This design is unusually horny for Ace Attorney. Like, I've been appreciating how modest all the female character designs are. Like, okay, look, you get some really weirdness, like when... Okay, the spoilers for, like, the original trilogy, but... you get some real weirdness, like when, like, Pearl Faye channels Mia. Like, ugh, that was gross. But, yeah, what I'm trying to say is... Weird design choice.
No way? That's totally impossible? I guess is what he said.
No way! That is totally impossible! I know there was no other person in there. I saw with my own eyes.
If you want to know what I think, Mr. Edgeworth, I don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying to us.
I suppose she's right. He doesn't seem to be lying. But then, what does it mean? What about this contradiction? Mr. LeBlanc, please, just once more, will you recall the details of what you witnessed for me?
Oh.
What I Saw Part 2.
I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat. I was always checking the time over and over again. I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me, and I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering. But I swear there was no one else inside. No one.
Mr. LeBlanc, if you would please calm down.
What? Dare you two have an issue with my eyewitness testimony?
No, not at all. Please, forget I said anything.
Yet again, he doesn't appear to be lying. But I can't let this testimony stand as the truth. Like, elevators usually have, like, a space above them, right? Maybe someone was lying in wait, like, on top of the elevator, or... No, that'd be weird.
I was very upset when Mr. Hicks passed by my seat.
So, are you still upset now?
I am always upset. The only time I am not is when I have a piece of art in my hands.
It's surprisingly easy to believe that about him.
But I was even more upset when Mr. Hicks walked by me. I was always checking the time over and over again.
Why were you so attentive to the time?
Because something unforgivable was happening.
Come to think of it, you were yelling about something unforgivable earlier.
I was giving a complaint to the attendant about the movie's starting time. Return back to me my time in money. You understand the point?
Movie? Is he talking about the in-flight one that's mentioned in the magazine? Yep, begins at 6 sharp. A summary of the plot and the start time. Interesting.
They were supposed to show License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder. I cannot see that movie in my country. You can only see it in international flights. I looked forward greatly to that movie. I checked my pocket watch whenever possible so I'd not miss it. I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I came on board. So my watch is not wrong. It matched the schedule. But the movie was still late. Very, very late.
Your pocket watch. I'd like to ask you a little more about it, if that's all right.
The movie I wanted to see would not start, so I checked my pocket watch many times.
So this movie you mentioned, is it the one listed in the Sky magazine?
Yes. I was so looking forward to watching License to Love, Laugh, Maim, and Murder.
Miss Tenero, was this movie shown on this flight?
Yes, it was shown at the scheduled time.
Isn't it possible you simply slept through it by accident?
Nonsense, you doubt me?
No. Now stop pointing at me like that.
Odd. How did he miss a movie that he was clearly hoping to see?
I checked my pocket watch a great number of times. That much I know for sure.
Oh, your watch is set to your destination's time. Okay, there must be a huge time zone difference between Virginia and Japanifornia. Okay.
You're sure about what you just testified, Mr. LeBlanc?
Yes, of course. I am a very busy man. I am immediately busy when I land. I have many places to go, and no time to waste adjusting my pocket watch.
I see. That was a very valuable statement you just made.
Humph. Flatter me all you want, but you will not get 1 cent out of me.
That's all right. All I require is this piece of testimony. Okay.
Oh wait, I thought it had looped. My bad.
I honestly don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying.
I don't think he's lying either, which means he's wrong.
But I think he might be mistaken about something. Mistaken?
Yes, and I'm going to correct his mistaken recollection with evidence.
And this professional attendant shall witness the prowess of a professional prosecutor.
Okay, hold on.
I happened to follow that man with my eyes when he passed me.
Since you only happened to see him, it's possible that you missed something in that glance.
Even if I only happened, I did not miss a thing.
And how can you be so sure?
Just because.
I would appreciate it if you didn't take my life so lightly with a simple, just because.
Well, then I was only making a joke. I saw Mr. Hicks, all right? And I saw clearly into the elevator he was entering.
Is it possible that someone was hiding inside?
What? You dare insult me? I have belief in my eyesight. When I look for art to sell, I am told often I have great sight for the arts.
I think the phrase you were looking for was great sense, although that's debatable. But isn't it possible someone was just outside of your line of sight?
You are persistent. I tell you, I looked clearly. But I swear there was no one else inside. No one.
Why do you insist that you are absolutely not mistaken?
Because when I say I am not wrong, I am not wrong.
Mr. LeBlanc, if I may, I think beyond misconceptions and mistakes lies the truth. Funny, that suspiciously mirrors something I told her only a little while ago. I honestly don't think Mr. LeBlanc is lying.
I don't think he's lying either. Yeah, we saw this. Okay. It's one of these two sentences, either this one or this one. It feels like it's less about proving him wrong, but just showing, hey, I need to show you this here. all times shown correspond to our departure time zone. Wow. Well, there you go.
Mr. LeBlanc, you said this just now in your testimony.
I even set my pocket watch to the destination time when I come on board.
Now, if your watch has been set to our destination's time zone, it would mean that your watch is displaying the time of our destination.
Yes, and the correct time worth is 6 cents.
I would like you to take a look at this. If you believe this Sky magazine, clocks on this flight run in accordance with the time of our departure time zone. Of course, the movie schedule was also created with that in mind. Miss Tenero, for confirmation's sake, what time zone is this flight aligned to right now?
Well, we made a short stop at a transfer point.
That's right. It was in that small Asian country, the Republic of Zhengfa.
World building? Hello? Hi? How do you do? Okay, look, okay, that sounds Chinese, but I've certainly never heard of a Republic of Zhengfa. That's cool. Is that gonna be a thing later?
But we didn't readjust our onboard clocks at that time. So right now, we're still running on Borginian time.
What? The time difference between Virginia and her destination is 9 hours. In that case, it's only natural that your watch would be out of sync with the schedule.
What the hell? Well, why? Okay.
Further, with your analog watch set to our destination time, it would appear to be running 3 hours fast when compared to the flight's onboard clocks. It also changes everything about your testimony. And can bet 1 million cents on that.
Wouldn't that be like $10,000? No. Wait, yeah? I can't math.
In light of this information, it means you saw Mr. Hicks's 3 hours prior to 3 a.m.
Oh, that changes a lot. It was the stroke of midnight, huh? Wait, no, wait. Oh, I read that wrong, sorry. He's in a wind tunnel. He got bowled over. Okay, that's pretty good. Is that lady over there falling asleep? Okay. Okay, look. I need to say something here. So, earlier I mentioned that I was busy playing a new Final Fantasy XIV patch. And in that patch, they added more bits to a quest line involving Inspector Hildebrand. Let me tell you, that is some straight up Ace Attorney shenanigans. You follow around this inspector as he solves mysteries. And he has a little girl, little cat girl lady, who follows around, but she always falls asleep, and it's a running joke where the camera just pans over to her and she was just sleeping right through this huge revelation. And, the Hildebrand quests already give huge Ace Attorney vibes, with a bit of Looney Tunes added for good measure. But this is, oh my god, it's transcendent. This timing is perfect for me. My god. Anyway, oh god, I really, just really want to let's play the Hildebrand quest line one day. I think all you Ace Attorney fans would love it. Anyway,
This should clear up all of the remaining accusations. So this basically widens the time frame for the time of death, right? Yes, because Mr. LeBlanc saw the victim enter the elevator at 3 a.m. It means that the time of death could be anywhere from 3 to 6:15 a.m. The question now is, where was Mr. Hicks during that span of time, and what was he doing? I've got something to say. And you are? Yeah, I'm Cami.
Okay.
I'm a flight attendant.
Okay. Wait, so if you're chamomile, is Tenero also a tea pun or a drink pun? What is this music, man? Theme of goofball.
And what is it you wish to say? Well, I think your story is a little different from how I remember it. What do you mean, Cami? I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know? What? How can you be so sure of the time? Oh, that's right. He pushed his call button while we were parked at the transfer point.
Oh. A message from Mr. iFly. This flight will be making a brief stop to refuel and Oh. Ow. I bit my lip.
Ouchie. Ow.
Okay, I'm good. This flight will be making a brief stop to refuel and transfer cargo in the Republic of Zhengfa between 4 and 5 a.m. We ask that all passengers remain on board at that time. Thank you for your cooperation.
The stop we made for refueling and cargo transfer in Zhengfa, correct? Yes, it was from 4 to 5 a.m. according to our clocks.
And during that time, did any of the passengers leave, or did any new ones board this flight?
No. Not a single person got off or on in Zhengfa.
What about the flight crew?
The few who were handling the cargo transfer might have temporarily gotten on or off, but eventually everyone, including Cami and myself, came back on the plane.
So basically, I can assume that no one left or got on since our initial takeoff. Interesting. I should keep that in mind.
Yeah, and I answered his call. I can tell you Mr. Ackby Hicks was there in his seat when he took off again at 5 a.m.
Alright, then that puts the time of the murder between 5 and 6:15 a.m.
Okay, now what time did you come down to the lounge, Mr. Edgeworth?
I remember coming down here almost as soon as we left the Republic of Zhengfa.
Ah! You were here at the whole time from 5, yes? Then you are the only one who could be the killer.
Mr. Edgeworth, were you really here in this lounge the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards?
Unfortunately, yes.
But then, how to explain the footprints?
Is that not obvious? This man waited for Mr. Hicks here in this lounge, waited to kill him, and then he put the corpse into the elevator. That is when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken, but what time I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the second floor does not matter, because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge.
Everything happened in this lounge. Is that what you really believe, Mr. LeBlanc?
What, do you have another idea?
I simply feel that there is something out of place in the scenario you have presented. Is there something that can tied this crime to a location other than this lounge. Yes. The iFly piggy bank. Someone visited the gift shop. On display at the in-flight shop. The murder weapon. This little piggy bank is sold at the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there, and is not displayed here in this lounge. How, then, did it find its way here? Don't you find that a tiny bit suspicious?
Humph, such a trivial point. It only means you prepared it, taking it from the shop first before coming here. It doesn't prove you are innocent at all.
Is there no way to win with this man?
If I may.
What is it?
You see, well, it's just as Mr. Edgeworth says.
Oh, and why do you know this so well?
She works here, dude.
Well, it's just that piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes.
And when was this?
It was maybe around 5:40 a.m.
Isn't that just before we hit that patch of turbulence?
That's right.
You were in the shop just before the turbulence?
Yes, I was.
Come to think of it, Miss Tenero, when I found the body, I believe you came out of that door.
Yes, I did.
And what is beyond that door?
That's the flight attendant's room.
Then you were on the first floor.
Yes. I had to do something at the shop and in the flight attendant's room. So I went to the shop first and then to the flight attendant's room.
Are you saying you passed by me at some point?
Yes. You seemed really into the issue of Sky magazine you were reading at the time. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by.
I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take notice of who it was.
Anyway, the piggy bank was definitely there at the shop when I went there.
Why did you go to the shop in the first place?
I went there for a work-related matter.
Work, you say?
Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities.
Why did you not say anything about that until now is what I want to know.
In any case, I believe it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well.
Shall we head over there then?
What is it now?
Aren't you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop? No, I haven't forgotten. But I have already asked him for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're all right. Huh? That's weird.
What is?
Well, I just talked to the captain, see? And he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all.
Yo. Miss Tenero, is this something you want to tell us? What is the meaning of this, Miss Tenero?
It means she's lying. Go on, admit that you are. You said you had permission to search all over, but you don't, and yet here you are.
You, flight attendant, what are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us?
That's good.
The captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda. Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way.
Miss Tenero,
Why would you do such a thing? Please excuse me.
It seems she went against the captain's orders to free Edgeworth. Wow. It seems she really wanted to give Edgeworth a chance.
Looks like I get to be in charge now. Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. And now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you would follow me, I will be your guide from now on.
Cool, the partner's changing out. That's awesome.
There's something about Miss Tenero that has piqued my curiosity. But right now, investigating the in-flight shop is my priority.
Cool. Oh, well, I don't have anyone right now. Oh, I am really mad. You had better hurry and bring to me some evidence.
If you could wait just a little longer while we look into the shop.
Humph! Don't number the birds before they are born.
Don't number the... What? I have no idea what he's trying to say. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, perhaps? All I ask of you is your patience and cooperation. Miss Meal, about investigating the in-flight shop. You're of no use to me asleep. Wake up. Oh, well, what's up? I need you to come with me so I can search the shop. Go on ahead without me. I'll catch up with you later. How has this woman not been fired yet?
Okay. Wait, I should have headed up to the top floor and finished. Oh well. Wow, 50 off sale on those obscenely gaudy bags. Let's see, that's bright yellow with some lime green and some magenta pink. God, it's like looking at Team Fortress 2. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Those scouts. Lime scouts everywhere, man. Oh, God. Man, how does my brain work? That's the first thing I think of when I think of gaudy. Okay, so this is the first floor. Oh, right. Yeah. I was thinking like the first floor is the first floor we started on, which would be the top level, but no, it's bottom. So this is the in-flight shop. It's quite a mess in here. You think? Guess I'll have to clean things up then, tee-hee. Hold on, you can't clean up a potential crime scene. Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much. I mustn't rush things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene. There is a very good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit. Right. What are these? Oh, those are company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it. Perhaps that's how things work on this flight, but in the real world you try, then buy. No way, but either way, it doesn't really matter. True. Either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they've boarded the plane? Anyway, see that? Just look at all the Mr. iFly heads painted on there. Cute company mascot, isn't he? No, it's like looking at Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. That's what this is. It's Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. Oh, God.
painted on with a lot of...
Sorry, I can't. I have to laugh every time I think of that stuff. Oh god. It doesn't stop from keep happening, man. Warned you about those stairs, bro. Okay, moving on.
They're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you?
It is certainly making something jump inside my stomach.
Huh? Oh, I guess there's no fooling your fine tastes. Huh? You looked like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was going to finally make my first sale, but you saw right through it. Glad that's done, though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay?
But I never showed any interest in it to begin with.
Tee-hee. It really is pretty horrible, isn't it?
Okay, at least she knows.
You want to know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda.
Miss Tenero designed this?
Yeah, it was a company-wide contest.
How? Are you telling me she was the best pick?
Oh.
Well, it does have a very sharp design sense.
Sharp? Like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe? I really have no idea where the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so... bleh.
Miss Tenero designed this, did she? It's definitely not what I would have expected. Oh, turbulence?
You okay?
I'm fine. Please, watch yourself, Miss Meal. Letting a suitcase freely roll around has got to be a safety violation. Turbulence happened. The suitcase rolled around, got displaced. The murder happened. Then someone came back and reorganized the suitcases. What the hell?
Here, I'll put it back.
Interesting. Huh. Suitcases designed by Miss Tenero. That's one sharp design.
I don't know much about this shop, but you can still ask me about whatever.
With pleasure. So what do you think about what has happened regarding this case?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I think you're the killer though, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can assure you that I'm here in the shop to prove just the opposite. Oh, she fell asleep.
Yeah, but it was me that got you the permission to look around. You know? So don't forget that, okay?
How am I supposed to thank you properly if you insist on falling asleep?
Well, you know what's really show your thanks? You see that item for sale over there?
Sorry, but you're going to have to make do with my words of appreciation. Okay. Let's present.
Oh, I'd love to have this piece of jewelry. Can I have it?
No, you may not. This is a prosecutor's badge.
Pooey. Then why did you show it to me?
I wanted to prove to you that I really am a prosecutor. And that it's not possible for a prosecutor like me to commit such a crime as... Oh, Edgeworth. I see that I'm just wasting my time with Cousin Hare here. Wow! What a reference. Oh god, now I have the Addams Family theme in my head.
So, what is that? Are you going to give it to me? Oh, but I'm not supposed to accept any presents. Unless they're really worth something.
Anything else?
Miss Rhoda said that this piggy bank was in this shop, right? Don't you find her a tiny bit suspicious?
I don't think I can say either way yet. There's not enough evidence to convince me that she was lying about anything back there.
Are you sure about that?
Gotta make sure there's everything.
Like I said earlier, I was the one answering people's calls while we were refueling in St. Fa. And Mr. Hicks was in his seat at that time.
What time was that again?
He called at around 5 a.m. You were at your seat around then too, you know.
I do recall calling for service around that time. Even if this turns out to be a waste of time, I must stand firm. I just know that there is a vital clue or two awaiting me here in this shop. Okay. That's everything we can do with her right now. Let's look around more. Inside this display case is a row of lifesavers and life vests for sale. The fuck? You have to buy your life vests?
We sell a lot of those when there's some kind of accident or something. But some people buy them even when nothing's going on. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Care to buy one?
What a capitalistic nightmare. I sense that this shop is one shopper away from being sued. Stuffed toys, just like the one Miss Meal is holding, are on display here. They're relatively cheap, which explains why they're displayed so haphazardly.
How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? You know you want one too. They're great for when you're stressed.
Why do I envision stuffed animal abuse when she says that? The glass from this display case's door is shattered all over the floor. And it looks like there's nothing on display inside either. A smash and grab. Someone got that piggy bank. Wait, actually, I think there is something. What's this? A mini captain's hat. I swear I've seen one of these before. Yeah, her little doll's wearing one. There's a wide selection of souvenirs for sale in these display cases.
You know what I'd suggest?
Sorry, but I have no intention of buying souvenirs on this trip.
Okay, then how about you buy something for me then, as a present?
I can't think of a single reason why I'd want to buy you anything.
But I've had my eye on that pendant for such a long time.
Try paying some attention to me when I ask you something and then we'll talk. Okay. The glass from this display case's door is shattered all over the floor. It looks like there's nothing on display inside either. Wait, actually, yeah. What is this on the ground? Can we chat? Anything new? Well, I can't present logic. So... Let's see. Plane shaking causes it to roll. In-flight suitcase displays can be hazardous. Oh! Maybe the statue came with a hat? Oh... That? Oh, okay.
The hat probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see. I believe this piggy bank was forcibly removed from this display case. Does this mean that the killer broke the glass to get at it? Really? Don't tell me you don't know what things go where in this shop. Well, I don't. Miss Rhoda's in charge of this place. So, come on, how should I know anything? I sense that further inspection of this display case is needed. Okay. Aha! I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Well, honestly speaking, I think I should rest. Okay, the contents of these journals might be of note. Oh, those necklaces are cool. Anywho, we'll investigate that next time, so... I'm starting to think that Zinc LeBlanc might be a red herring. His incredibly angry attitude and his seeming eagerness to accuse my... shut up, phone. Who the hell's that? I don't know that number. Anyway, I think Zinc LeBlanc might be a red herring because his eagerness to name Edgeworth as the killer might just be there to get the player to want to think, oh yeah, it's totally this guy. I think it would be really neat if Zinc LeBlanc was a red herring, is all I'm saying. It could be Cami, it could be Rhoda Tenero, hell, there could be even someone else who gets introduced later. For the love of... Sorry about that. I have to keep my phone near me because I use it as a timer when I record, so I know how long I've recorded. As a stopwatch function, it's really neat. Anyway, there's still a lot of holes in this mystery. But okay, so look, one passenger moving around the ship or plane wouldn't raise too much suspicion. But you know who wouldn't raise any suspicion at all? A flight attendant. If someone saw a flight attendant moving around, they'd be like, oh yeah, sure, that's what they're doing. No need to look twice. What I'm saying is, an average passenger wouldn't think it weird if a flight attendant was, say, in the shop when they shouldn't be. Cami has no place in this shop, but if the victim was in here looking around while Cami was in here, he wouldn't think twice. It would be hiding in plain sight. So I've been given a few things to think about. Well, alright then, I guess it's really a matter of just seeing what comes next, so I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been Ace Attorney Investigations. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.